7 years, not 7 days or 7 weeks or 7 months, 7 years. That is not patience. That is a decision made over and over again every single morning without the applause or acknowledgement or even the basic recognition that something significant was being offered. And in all of that time, in all of those mornings where she made that choice again before the world was fully awake, I never once stopped and asked her why. Not once, not in 7 years. My name is Sheikh Hamdan, and the thing I am most ashamed of is not something I did. It is something I never thought to do. The question seems so simple now. Why are you still here? Not asked with suspicion, asked with genuine curiosity, with the kind of interest that says, I see you, I see that you are choosing this repeatedly, and I want to understand what that costs you. That question asked at any point across those 7 years would have told her something more valuable than any gesture or any poem. It would have told her that I noticed her staying was not simply the default state of things, that it was a choice, that she mattered. I never asked, not because I did not care, but because I made an assumption so large it became a wall between me and the truth of what she was living. I assumed that if she was still there, she was still fine. That assumption cost both of us everything. Uh, Around year three, she became slightly more contained, more careful about what she brought to me and what she processed privately instead. I read it as maturity, as the natural settling of a relationship finding its rhythm. I was wrong. What I read as security was her learning not to need me for the things I had been consistently unavailable for. She was not becoming more secure. She was becoming self sufficient out of necessity, building the internal architecture of someone who has learned certain needs will not be met and has stopped expecting them to be. I watched happen across years and never once recognized it for what it was. In year six, she said something I have not forgotten. In the middle of an ordinary conversation, she said almost to herself that she had gotten very good at being patient without bitterness, without accusation, just a fact. And I responded with something that acknowledged patience as a virtue. I heard virtue when I should have heard cost. The conversation moved on. She never said it again. I never asked what she meant. She left the way people live when they have been patient for too long, quietly, with a pieces about it more final than any argument. She did not leave because she stopped loving me. She left because she had finished waiting, not for perfection, just for me to ask. And I never did. In 7 years, I never once asked. And that asking was the only thing the entire 7 years had ever been waiting for.